So, good day and God bless, sir. I am Shalami Bitachi Villarta, and I will be going to report our topic, which is the categorical imperatives and utilitarianism. So, categorical imperative, it was devised by Immanuel Kant to provide a set of requirements. A maxim or a motivation must pass in order for the action to be considered a moral obligation. So, when we say maxim, it is a description of your action and what you're aiming to achieve. So, the idea of categorical imperative was first introduced by Immanuel Kant. So, according to Kant, categorical imperative are absolute commands or moral laws that people must follow, despite of our desires, our wants, whatever its circumstances. So we are the moral agent because we have the ability to reason. That is why we are distinguished from animals. That is why when we carry out actions, according to Kant, our motive should always be according to moral. So the next is the categorical imperative is determined by referring to three formulations. So first is a formula of the law of nature insists that we should act only according to that maxim, which could be universalized. So this means that we must able to universalize a principle without contradiction. So meaning, kung naatay dapat buhaton jud nimo siya. So, mo-follow ta without contradiction sa moral principles. And Kant strongly believed that autonomy and freedom were essentials to being a moral agent. So the next one is the formula of end itself ensures that you never cheat others or oneself merely as a mean but always as an end. So it means that Immanuel Kant said that rational human beings should be treated as an end in themselves and not as a mean to something else. So if we a person is an end in themselves, it means their inherent value doesn't depend on anything else, kundi nagdepende na siya sa person to enjoying their life. So we exist, so we have value. And the third one is the formula of a kingdom ends ask for us to act as if legislating member in the universal kingdom of ends. So the point here is that the moral fate of all people bind together. So, nagbind siya together. Sa atong nakita, Kant thinks of human being as an ends in themselves. So, we are a kingdom of ends, or more simply, a moral community. As we act, we should consider whether our action contribute or to distract from the moral community. So, Kant describes the will as operating on the basis of subjective volitional principles he calls maxims. So demands that apply to the maxims that we act on. And the next one is the utilitarianism. So the insight is that morally appropriate behavior will not harm others, but instead happiness or utility. So utilitarianism was developed by Jerome Bentham. So it is approach in taking that insight and developing account or moral evaluation and moral direction that expand on it. So according to Gay 1731, held that since God wants the happiness of mankind, and since God will give us the criterion of virtue, the happiness of mankind may be said to be the criterion of virtue, but once removed. So it means nga si God is, gusto niya yung mga katawhan is kanang malipay. So dapat malipay ta sa pagka matarong. So thank you and God bless. That's it.